There's a reason that Trump's followers latched onto these conspiracy theories so easily. Trump has built his entire movement around telling his followers that they are being screwed over by a cabal of unaccountable elites. People with power who can get away with anything, while the little guy gets screwed by the system over and over again. But Trump has always been an imperfect messenger for that movement. First of all, he is the embodiment of the elite. Not only did he inherit unimaginable wealth, but he has never been held to account for even his most egregious actions, not for a failed insurrection, not for 34 felony convictions, or for turning the presidency into a for-profit enterprise, which he has done in just 6 months. He is perhaps the most unaccountable elite of them all. But when it comes to Jeffrey Epstein in particular, Trump is a particularly bad messenger. He has had no problem stoking baseless conspiracy theories, but has no interest in actual transparency. And the MAGA movement may finally be starting to realize that. And as wild and crazy as this whole thing is, it may also be the moment for Democrats to reassert themselves as the true anti-elite party. Democrats are not holding back. They're calling it out. This isn't the anti-elite president. He's kind of the opposite of that. He's also the anti-transparency president, it seems. But while the Trump administration wants to change the subject, Democrats are going to keep hammering them on it, I expect. But the problem is, the Trump administration also doesn't have anything better to talk about. I mean, look at the other headlines out of the Trump administration just today. Inflation is on the rise thanks in part to Trump's disastrous tariffs. He has yet to ink a single one of his promised trade deals. They are not, in fact, letters. He hasn't ended any of the wars he promised to end. His big ugly bill is growing more unpopular by the day, so much so that Senator Josh Hawley, who voted for the bill, is now introducing a measure to try and roll back some of the bill's big cuts to Medicaid. He literally voted for the bill less than 2 weeks ago. Trump is even losing support on a signature issue as more Americans bear witness to the cruelty of his immigration crackdown. Trump has no other issue he can turn to, nothing that will help him get out of the mess he's made for himself.